In this guide, I'm going to show you whether you can play Rocket League on your PS4 using a mouse and keyboard and what actually does work. But before we do get into this guide, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel with all notifications on. It really does help the channel and lets us know that you want more content like this. We'd greatly appreciate it. And if at any point throughout this guide you did have any questions, just ask them down in the comment section below and we can help you out further. I'm going to be doing my best to reply to every single comment down there. Now, this guide specifically for a PS4, we went over Xboxes and of course we went over the PS5 recently, so make sure to check those out if you're looking for a guide for that. But the PS4 actually only has two USB ports on the front, and you're going to need a USB mouse and a USB keyboard. So if your mouse and keyboard both use USB, that's going to take up both ports. So in that case, how do you connect like a headset or an external storage or any other USB devices? What I would recommend doing is using like a USB hub, for example, because it's going to let you expand one USB port into four more. So you could plug in a mouse, keyboard, headset dongle, an external drive all at the exact same time. Now, when you do plug in a mouse and keyboard, Rocket League is going to recognize those devices. In fact, your entire PS4 will. And when you launch Rocket League and try using your mouse or keyboard in the menu, no cursor is going to appear, no keyboard is going to work, the mouse and keyboard won't respond, and controls don't really function that well in free play. And I checked the controls as well, and controls actually don't show any like native and mouse keyboard option. And that's because Rocket League does not support mouse and keyboard natively on a PS4. Unlike games like Fortnite, COD, Minecraft, Rocket League essentially just requires a controller on console. Now, this is not recommended for most, but there is an option, and you can get one of those like XIM matrix, and that is XIM. And really any XIM adapter would work for this. And essentially, you plug that into a USB port on your PS4 or any of your devices, and then you plug your mouse and keyboard into that, and it'll work every single time. It's essentially an adapter that allows that to work. However, they do cost about 100 USD or more. And they may introduce input delay, and they're not technically officially supported, so it's not recommended. However, that is an option. Once again, that is XIM matrix or XIM adapter. Most professional Rocket League players use a controller anyways, so you're not technically at a disadvantage using one. And hopefully this guide did help you out and clear things up. If it did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel with all notifications on. It really does help the channel. It lets us know that you want more content like this. We'd greatly appreciate it. And if at any point that this guide did have any questions, just ask them down in the comment section below and we can help you out further. Have a great rest of your day though. Peace.